If you could paint us a little bit of a picture of, the before and after. So, where you were with some of the marketing before we started working together, and then maybe some of the impact it's had on you and the business and where it's at today.
Okay. Yes. I mean, so
If we
far
sucked,
everything,
then you can say we sucked.
I wouldn't say that. No, I think everything's been great. I think you're aware we've used where we're still kind of using them in the bowling center side. We haven't used somebody else in the past, and
Mhm.
I think they're kind of repetitive and kind of boring. I think I've liked the creativity for the stuff that you guys have created with Topline. The pictures we have are amazing. The commercials that were done were awesome.
Yeah.
The guy that came out and did some of that stuff was pretty creative. I did
Mhm.
liked a lot of that, and we're really using a lot of those pictures, through our website,
Mhm.
through the reservation system I'm building right now. We're actually using some of that stuff as well, so that's been very helpful. And I think from what I've seen, our Facebook page for being a brand new page with Funk Beer and Bowling, um, it's been taking off pretty quick. I didn't really expect it to grow as fast as it did.
Mhm.
Um, and the other thing I tell you, I have to say, I do love when people come in and say, "Hey, I saw your commercial on YouTube," or
Right.
it's funny because some of the, a lot of our staff that have been there forever are in those commercials. So
Right.
people come in like, "Hey, I saw you on the commercial."
Mhm.
I was helping with an after school program the other day, and we were in the gymnasium waiting for the kids to walk in. They walked in, and the one girl was in the commercial was there, and the kid's like, "Hey, I saw you in the commercial." I'm like, "Oh, really? That's awesome."
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's great.
um,
She's famous.
so it's nice because it's really hard to quantify certain kinds of advertising,
Right. It
and
is.
that's been the easy way to quantify is word of mouth a lot of times to see what people are
Mhm.
saying about it, and we're getting a lot of that. So we're getting a lot of people that have seen the commercials, have talked about it, or seen one of our staff members and interacting in that way. Um, and I think our page, the Funk Brewing page has grown awesome,
Mhm.
doing a lot of getting a lot of reach there, which is good.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm looking forward to it growing some more as time goes on here. I'm really hoping we have get some things in place here to really grow that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really working on going forward, getting that following to really be there. Because I
Yep.
think for the breweries that have the most success, you get that big following, like a Trogs or even some of the other ones we've worked with, like a Gretna. They Once you get that following, people come in, and that's your base, almost like your leagues. It's your base,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
build off.
Yeah. It's, in the bowling business, league bowlers, they say they pay the bills.
Right.
They're constant that that you can keep the lights on every month because that's
Yeah.
guaranteed business. Week after week, and that's important to regulars.
Mhm.
And the important with the brewery side is, um, we do get some pretty good regulars in there, and they're your best salesmen too. A lot of times because they're
Yeah.
going to go to work, they're going to go to their friends, they're going to even new customers walking in,
Mhm.
they're going to give them pointers on stuff. And
Right.
with a brewery and a bar or in a bowling center that some people are walking in have never been to before, um, the more people you have like that around you to help guide them, the
Mhm.
better. You know,
Yeah.
you walk into a bar, you don't need somebody to tell you, hey, the Miller Lite's good and cold today.
Right.
But
Right.
walking into a brewery, sometimes you're walking to people that all they've ever drank is Heineken's and Miller Lites. So,
Mhm.
um, and you see a lot of that too. A lot of records do interact with the new customers, and they'll say, "Oh, hey, if you like this, then try this," and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's been really helpful with that.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's really cool. And
but
I'm sure they invite their friends in too. You go to the same spot. You say, "Hey, come and meet me here. This is my favorite spot."
yep. Hey, we had a guy. I mean, this is probably directly from you guys. We had a guy come in the other day who saw the YouTube commercial
Okay.
for the Funk Brewing side,
Uh-huh.
and he came in and he was like, "Man, it's a guy. I go to Funk Brewing in E-Town all the time. I had no idea this was here."
Yeah.
And he works at Fuddruckers. He's like, "Oh, I want to try to get some of my guys together and do a happy hour here sometime."
Right.
So that's been really cool. He's like, I've loved Funk Beer. I didn't even know this was here. This is crazy.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
That's so
um,
cool.
and
That's what
I'll
it's
tell
all
you,
about.
even the bowling center side. I mean, we're 8, 9 years into this renovation, and there's still people
Mhm.
walking and go, "I had no idea you guys were here."
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's crazy. And as long as it lasts, it still happens.
Yeah.
There's still people that are kind of, I guess, sheltered. Maybe I don't know.
It's true, man. I almost pretty much any client we talk to, they have the people coming in. Like Jay Lane's down the street. She's had it for 10 years. Renovations, still people coming in say, "Oh, I had no idea." Or Midway, they've been there like 6 years as they are now, and people still have no idea. So
Yep.
it's hard because when you're in there and everyone knows about it, you think, how could they not know about it? But then
Yeah.
there's always those people out there who just, they don't hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. You get some older people bring their grandkids in to have them in a bowling center in 20 years.
Yeah.
And just walk in and they're completely blown away. They had no
Right.
idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's always funny because they go down like, I don't know how to sign into the lane. I'm like, I'm sure your 8-year-old nephew does. And he goes down and he punches through the keypad and they're up and going.
Right. Oh, that's great.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Always funny to watch him lead them around and show them the ropes,
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to hold you any longer, Sean. I really appreciate everything. I'll share some stuff with you if you have any comments on it. But again, man, I really thank you for taking the time to do this.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.